that is in need of some strong advice on how to. Bluetooth mode. Hold on. So let me do that again. I hope that you will get a chance to watch this as I'm getting my phone together. Let me adjust. Mind you, it's late. So I'm going to adjust my speaker. While I'm listening to some meditative music, this video is for the intended purpose of giving you all some enlightenment and some gain. You apply this and you do this for approximately 30 days. I am not a doctor. I am a holistic practitioner, and the information that I'm giving you is for the intended purpose of edutainment, education, as well as entertainment combined as one. There we go. All right. AUX mode. So, there we go. Let me get some meditative music going on. All right, I'm at the house. And what I'm about to show you all, if you apply this method, do this for 30 days. Now, again, I must state for the record, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed medicinal practitioner. I am someone who, at a very serious moment of my life, I dealt with cancer. And because of the tactics that I was taught by my elder, Chris Williams, who I affectionately call Doc Williams, I'm alive today. So, I want you all to take a look at how I look, because in upcoming videos, I'm going to show you all how I used to look when I got sick. And those stories are testimonies of how changing your life, your diet, and your attitude towards dealing with cancer can mean everything in the fight. So let's begin with this. I don't care how much. Here we go. I don't care how much herbs, whatever it is you get. If you're not doing these 3 steps first, your goal of fighting and beating this is going to fail. So I am giving you step-by-step instructions. Step number 1, you are going to have to face the reality that right now, at this moment, everything in your life is changing. And while you're going through those changes, look at this not as a death sentence. You want to erase that idea of this is being a death sentence for you out of your mind. This is one of the crimes, and I say crimes, that practitioners throw at you. So I'm saying to you, as a survivor, cancer is not a death sentence. It is a warning to you that your body is telling you you are going through something. However, it's giving you a certain amount of time to fix the problem. And now the problem is in front of you. You have a certain amount of time to fix the problem. Number one, you're going to get a calendar. And 14 days from the day that you start your regimen to the 14th day, you're going to put down on the 14th day, this is where you're going to be. And then you start it again the next 14 days. The next 14 days is the next level of your success. You have 14 and 14 days. This gives you 28 days. The last time I checked, keep that number in your mind. 28 days to start fixing the problem. Why do I say 14 days? It's because it takes 14 days for a cancer cell to go from its beginning stage to its new birth stage. So now you got 14 days to start giving your body what it needs to start creating weaker cancer cells. So every 2 weeks, when it begins to recreate itself, as all cells do, it creates a weaker version of itself. That's number one. Now we go to step number 2. Within those 14 days before you begin, you are going to study the following. You are going to find out what your blood type is. If you have followed this page, then go to my videography and look up the video, your blood type. I explained to you why you need to study your blood type, and I've said this in plenty of my videos. You need to find out what your blood type is the same way that you need to put the right type of gas in your car, or you're going to lose the performance that your engine can actually do for you. So if your car requires a 92 octane, or for those who are motorcycle riders, you got a Harley, you never put anything in your gas tank other than 92 octane. Because if you do that, your motorcycle will perform at its maximum. If you put anything less than 92 octane, the performance of the bike will not be the way that it should be. This is why you study your blood type. Because once you find out what your blood type is, then you will be able to give your body the nutrients that it needs so that you can actually perform better. When you eat the right foods, you don't have the cravings. You don't have the sweet tooth. You eat exactly what your body requires, and your hunger will not be as much, or desires for sweets will reduce itself. Find out your blood type. As you are learning about your blood type, you're going to see the foods that you're supposed to eat and the foods that you're not supposed to eat, which most of you all eat everything you're not supposed to eat. Once you will find that out, then you go to the next step. Get you an alkaline food chart. On that chart, it is going to show you all of the foods from a 7.0 to a 10.0 that are all alkaline, meaning the foods that have the highest pH levels so that your healing process is faster. Then you're going to see the foods that are from a 6.0 and below. Those are your acidic foods. And if you all have followed the late, great Alfredo Bowman, Dr. Sebi, he teaches you all about electric food and acidic food. Everything that you eat, once you find out your blood type and you see the foods that you're supposed to eat, including the pH, high pH levels or alkaline foods that you're supposed to eat, then your next step will be Creating a food prep program every day of the foods, vegetables, and juices that you are able to eat every day between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. You schedule your foods and what time you eat. It's nothing wrong with eating 3 times a day as long as you're eating the proper foods that your body requires you to eat. And if you are eating according to the regimen that I'm about to give you, you should not have a problem with your weight, and you should not have any problem with waste coming out of your system. Okay? Now, why did I say 28? Ladies, if you watch this, what happens every 28 days? Sometimes it's 24. Sometimes it's 26. There's a reason for that. This also corresponds with the moon cycles, which illustrates the time of planting and the time of harvesting. Your body works in the same way. My elder taught me that if you want to learn how to kill cancer, study the biology of a woman. And that's what I'm teaching you all in this small mini video. Now we go to step 2. During the time that you find out the proper foods you're supposed to eat before you begin your program, you want to dedicate yourself to a 21-day detox. This is for those who are dealing with cancer. The 21-day detox requires heavy liquid, heavy water foods. I would personally suggest that you do not do any meat whatsoever. Only fruits and vegetables and a lot of juicing, even if it's a smoothie. You don't need anything in your body that's solid other than foods that are water created. Apples, oranges, pineapples, watermelons, things of that nature. And foods that immediately attack parasites. Those foods are as follows: pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, papaya seeds. These are ammunitions to kill parasites out of your system. The next group: pineapples, watermelons, kiwis, limes, grapes, seeded grapes, apples, pears. These are fruits that once they get into the body, they help the immune system stay boosted, as well as flushing out a lot of toxins that have been sitting in your gut through your bloodstream, as well as your heart. And it helps the liver and the kidneys do their job more effectively. Then we get into the actual 21 days of detoxification. Every third day, you want nothing but water, and you can do it. Now for the water. The water is very important because this is the first thing that you should put into your body when you first wake up in the morning. This is still part of stage 2. This is the detoxification period. When you get up in the morning, you want fresh water. Spring water is preferred. Please do not do mineral water. Mineral water is not preferred with this. And you want to add things like lemon, lime, maybe pineapples, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Put it in your water. And a little baking soda. You're alkalining your water. And it's not going to break your pockets. So as you are studying this, please watch this over and over again and start taking down notes. This is another reason why you need your calendar. Because as you begin this, you want to write down everything that you're doing. If you can see carefully, if maybe I could turn this around. Let me see if this will turn around. All right, so I have my list. You all can see I have notations, and this will help you keep notes of everything that you eat, take pictures of it, and get a personal diary. So as you're going through your regimen, you can file what was good, what wasn't good, and every 45 minutes you should have a reaction to what you eat. Okay? So the more you apply this, the more you'll be able to keep your personal notes. And as you continue with your program, you will begin to notice certain things, like you're keeping notes of everything. So whatever didn't work for you, you have notes so that you won't do it again. What works for you, you'll keep notes so that you can continue doing it. The first 14 days of doing this, you should notice changes in your body. If you're doing a complete detox, you should notice parasites coming out of your body within 21 days. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this video, because that's what happened to me. Because you are now giving your body what it needs so that it can fight off these parasites and bacteria that's been in your body that they have been feeding off of due to dead foods and waste. And you'll begin to notice that your stomach is getting a little bit thinner because you don't have all that gut, all that crap in your gut. This is what you need to do for the first 14 days. Now, once you get past your 21 days, you can check your calendar, you can check your notes, and you have a regimen of the foods that are helping you get better. Now we go into step 3. Step 3 is, now that you have done your process of elimination, now you want to start giving your body what it has not had in years. That's the proper vitamins and nutrients, because now you have eliminated all of the waste out of your system. So now whatever you apply to your body, whether it's sea moss, bladderwrack, burdock root, ginkgo biloba, lion's mane, spirulina, moringa, ashwagandha, or all of these different herbs, now your body is emptied, so now it can absorb what the bacteria that was in your body disallowed you to do. That means your liver, that means your kidney, your heart, even your colon is now going to react differently, because you don't have anything interrupting the natural, quote unquote, ebb and flow of what your body has been missing. Now, after the 30 days, you're going into your second month. This is where you've gone through the process of elimination, and now you're going into your nutrition month. Now your body is absorbing everything. You're going to start noticing you're feeling a lot stronger. You're going to notice that your energy level is a lot better. You're more calm. You're not as stressed out, because all that mucus and waste is no longer in your body. So you are a brand new person, restructuring. Now your cells are rebuilding itself, and it's creating stronger cells, while the dead or cancerous or rebellious cells are recreating a weaker version of itself, because now you're putting more oxidized and electric foods in your system, which creates more of a connectivity or conduit or connector or current flow electronically. I'm saying electronically for lack of a better word, but your body automatically, whenever you think it's a spark of electricity that's going from your brain to the area that you're trying to move, and it does it as fast as 300 feet per second. That's how fast your thought is. That's how fast that electrical impulse hits. This is what you're recreating over and over and over and over again. And if you're eating the right foods according to your blood type, this will not be a problem. Now, it's almost 20 minutes. I'm trying to keep these videos down to 20 minutes. Try this and repeat this video over and over again once it downloads. And I hope that you learned something from this. I'm very interested in hearing your results. Until next time, I hope this was an informative video. I hope y'all like the music in the background. I'm in my meditative state. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday. Till next time.